MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tennessee Smokies and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Big Daddy Banks gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Benito Murillo will dig in now. Off to a slow start as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. To short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Christopher Moulton will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. The 2-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Barons are out in front here, 3-0. Big Daddy Banks stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. A quick out number 1. Sean Trayer will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now.
Todd Upchurch will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. Big Daddy Banks will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 4-1 game, and he is in there. Number 5 steps in now.
Come on, big guy.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. James Bowles gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Well, this is going to prove to be a costly error because this becomes a dead ball situation. And that means that those runners automatically move up to second and third.
Todd Upchurch gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Hey, no outs now, none.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 7 is there for it.
I got it.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, James Bowles. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there.
Out.
Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long.
You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Barons come out on top, 7-1. Good night, everybody.
For the Smokies, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK? Big Daddy Banks will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
You know, this guy is really starting to get everybody's attention now. That's 8 straight games he's got, so let's see how long he can keep.
Number 5 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. He's running towards second. Swinging a looper to left. Park is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Big Daddy Banks digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club. You've got to have those support guys down in the order, and he comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
Hey, you got it.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Here we go, kid.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Right side. Played on the backhand.
Hold up right here.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 4-1. Big Daddy Banks will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner scores from second.
Stand up, stand up.
But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
And what a perfect way to start an inning right here. You get runners on first and second, and you know that puts the pitcher in a little bit of hot water. Then, as you see here, he turns up the heat even more, driving in both of those runs and winding up on third.
Number 5 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Runner at third here, nobody out.
See it driving.
This one's flared out toward left. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Took him a while to pick up that first hit of the ball game, but he made it count as he was able to drive in the run on the RBI single.
Big Daddy Banks had a 2-run triple in his last AB, and here he is into the box again.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Your turn now, no one better.
Hey, see you and rip it up there.
Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gomez is in pursuit, and that's the second out of the inning.
Pick up the ball, stand right here.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 out.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Barons come out on top 8-5. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 8 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Smokies, 5 runs.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Dallas Beeler is on the mound for Game 2. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, in his last outing, he got hit around pretty well. Gave up 6 earned runs. Going to have to miss some bats in this one.
William McNally will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
To short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Batting fifth.
Big Daddy Banks will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
J.R. Velez will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Third baseman, number 5, Robbie.
Big Daddy Banks will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Digging in to try it again, Willie Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time.
Pitch popped up. Velez is there, and he's got it for the first out. On to first, a double play.
I think the awareness needs to be a little better here. You've got to make sure that ball's not going to get caught before you take off. And here, he's got no chance to get back.
J.R. Velez will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Hit on the ground to short. To his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Robbie.
Theodore Della Torre will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
To short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Big Daddy Banks digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Della Torre on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Big Daddy Banks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, Big Daddy Banks.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. De La Torre will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Smokies lead it 8-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Smokies win it 8-1. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Biscuits, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's the best base stealer on this team. It's a real rally starter every time he's able to get on.
Shea Oakley gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with.
Robbie Bledsoe will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Big Daddy Banks will stand in now, and beware because he has been off the charts hot here to start the season.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Third baseman.
Striding into the box, Big Daddy Banks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Willie Gonzalez in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he finds a way to catch the
1 and
zone
2.
here. It's 1 and 2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed.
Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Smokies are on top, 1-0. Charlie Mueller will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Hey, we got nobody, no one
Here's
down
the
here.
1-1 pitch. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third, and he is in there.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Sandoval.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Robbie Bledsoe, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag.
Leading off the inning, Dwight Dixon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
The batter, number 8.
Attaboy.
Big Daddy Banks takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Oh, and this home crowd is digging this.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
No errors.